Hello, future professional barbers. This is your instructor, Coach K. Today, what we're going to go over is the Miladies Barbering Textbook within Chapter 10, the properties and disorders of hair and scalp. Now, I know as being a barber, you have a basic understanding of hair and scalp. But today, we're going to deep dive into the Chapter 10's keywords. And allowing us to dive into the keywords will help us better be able to pass the state board questions and also be able to better articulate keywords to our clients. That way they can have a greater understanding and have trust within you as a barber. Also, we're going to deep dive into the products that we use on a day-to-day basis when it comes down to the disorders and the properties of the hair and scalp. Also, we're going to go over and deep dive into the situations that happen and occur on a daily basis within the salon or the barbershop. So, be excited, stay tuned, and bring your thinking caps to be able to have a greater understanding of Chapter 10, the properties and disorders of hair and scalp.
Let's go over Chapter 10's keywords so we can know how to pronounce them and know what they mean when we see them. Candides. Say it with me. Candides. Technical term for gray hair. Hypertrichosis. Say it with me. Hypertrichosis. A condition of abnormal hair growth. TRICHOPTILOSIS. Say it with me. TRICHOPTILOSIS. The technical term for split ends. Hair conditioning and oils with smooth split ends. But the only way to remove them is to cut them. TRICHORRHEXIS NODOSA. Say it with me. TRICHORRHEXIS NODOSA. Technical term for knotted hair. MONILETHRIX. Say it with me. MONILETHRIX. Technical term for beaded hair. FRAGILITAS CRINIUM. Say it with me. FRAGILITAS CRINIUM. Technical term for brittle hair. PITYRIASIS. Say it with me. PITYRIASIS. A technical term for dandruff. MALASSEZIA. Say it with me. MALASSEZIA. A fungus that causes dandruff. PITYRIASIS capsulis simplex. Say it with me. PITYRIASIS capsulis simplex. Dry dandruff. PITYRIASIS STEATOIDES. Say it with me. PITYRIASIS STEATOIDES. Waxy or greasy dandruff. TINEA. Say it with me. TINEA. Technical name for ringworm. TINEA capitis. Say it with me. TINEA capitis. A fungal infection of the scalp characterized by red papules or spots at the opening of the hair follicle. TINEA barbae. Say it with me. TINEA barbae. Also known as barber's itch, a superficial fungal infection that commonly affects the skin. It is primarily limited to the bearded area of the face and neck or around the scalp. Say it with me. TINEA FAVOSA. Wingworm characterized by dry, sulfur yellow crust of the scalp. PEDICULOSIS capsitis. Say it with me. PEDICULOSIS capsitis. The infection of the hair and scalp with head lice. Folliculitis BARBAE. Say it with me. Folliculitis BARBAE. Also known as barber's itch, a bacterial infection of the hair follicle with inflamed pustules in the bearded areas of the face and neck. May have hairs growing through the pustule. Folliculitis BARBAE. Say it with me. Folliculitis BARBAE. A chronic inflammatory form of folliculitis known as razor bumps resembling folliculitis, papules, and pustules, generally accepted to be caused by ingrown hair. SYCOSIS vulgaris. Say it with me. SYCOSIS vulgaris. The chronic bacterial infection of the bearded areas of the face. TINEA SYCOSIS. Say it with me. TINEA SYCOSIS. The ringworm of the bearded areas of the face. FURUNCLE. Say it with me. FURUNCLE. An acute bacterial infection of a hair follicle producing consistent pain, also known as a boil. CARBUNCLE. Say it with me. CARBUNCLE. The result of an acute, deep-seated bacterial infection in the sebaceous tissue. Hair texture. Say it with me. Hair texture. Measures of the diameter of the hair strand. Coarse, medium, fine. Hair density. Say it with me. Hair density. The amount of hair per square inch of scalp. Hair porosity. Say it with me. Hair porosity. The ability of the hair to absorb moisture. Hair elasticity. Say it with me. Hair elasticity. The ability of the hair to stretch and return to its original length.